Hi guys, this is Darlene Rivera. Today I will be showing you how to make ube roll. Ube is my all-time favorite food. It's basically purple yam, so you can bake it just the way it is, like a sweet potato, or you can add it in breads, you can put it in desserts, ice cream. So it's got a lot of purpose. So this is why it's my favorite of all time. So I'd love to show you how to make it. With a strainer, put 1 cup of cake flour, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1½ teaspoon of baking powder, and also put a half a teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and sift it until all the lumps come out. Just keep mixing it. Next, we'll add the wet ingredients: 4 egg yolks, a 1/4 cup of canola oil, a 1/3 cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of ube halaya, which is the sweet purple yam, 2 teaspoons of ube extract. Now you can get that at the Asian store. Usually it's in the seasoning aisle, typically. Next you have a half a teaspoon of purple food coloring. I use the gel kind so it's easier to mix, so it's not liquidy. Makes it easier to add to the ingredients that we have. And here's what ube halaya is. It's in a jar. It's already pre-made. It's called sweet purple yam. You can find it at the Asian store. Go ahead and just mix it up. Beat it until it's well mixed. Next we'll do the meringue mixture. I have 4 egg whites, a 1/3 cup of sugar, a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, continue to mix it until you start seeing stiff peaks on the egg mixture. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and put in our meringue mixture in our batter, and we'll fold it in gently, and we'll put the remaining ingredients in there until it's well mixed. The reason why we're folding is so that way we create a spongy texture or chiffon type mixture, so that way when it comes out it's going to be light and fluffy. Next we have our pan, and we'll go ahead and line it with parchment paper. Then we'll go ahead and pour our batter on. Then we'll go ahead and spread it evenly on the pan. Not gonna lie, every time I do this process, I always feel like I'm doing a cement job. So I get really OCD about how even it should be, because I don't like it uneven or lumpy. To take the air bubbles out, just drop it once or twice. It's all good. Bake it for 350 degrees for 20 minutes. Ding, 20 minutes is up, so take it out of the oven and let it cool. It's time to flip this baby, so put a parchment paper on top and then put a bigger baking sheet on top and just flip it. Then take it out. Then just go ahead and peel the parchment paper. Just take it out all the way through. And voila! So it's time to roll this baby. Go ahead and just try to keep rolling it slowly. But the one thing that you don't want to do is try to roll it too tight and then it could crack. So just be gentle with it. Gentle like a baby. So once you have it rolled, go ahead and just put it in the pan and just let it rest for a while. It's ube cream filling time. So I put in 8 ounces of cream cheese. So what I did is just kept mixing it until it's nice and creamy. We'll go ahead and add in our 1/4 cup of ube halaya. I went ahead and added a 1/4 cup of sugar and just kind of scrape it through so that way it's going to blend well. Take out all the extra sugars on the side. Next we'll go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of ube extract into our cream cheese mixture, and then we'll go ahead and add the 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream. Mix this on high. Now you want to create a really thick consistency, like frosting consistency, so that way when you spread it evenly, it's not going to ooze out of the roll. Mix it again until we have the consistency that we need, which is the thicker consistency. Just keep doing it until it's thick enough. And that's perfect right there. Filling done. Let's go ahead and unroll our ube. Still looks good. And then we'll go ahead and put on the filling right after, and then we'll go ahead and just spread that evenly throughout the entire roll. Now let's go ahead and roll. Now use the parchment paper to get it started. It's almost like rolling a sushi. So just tuck it in and then use the parchment paper to roll it along. Go ahead and just keep rolling it, but don't roll it too tight where it's gonna end up ripping. So just make sure you're gentle with it. Let's make this pretty. Let's cut the ends off. And then later on, you're like, I'm curious, what does this taste like? Guess what? You have the ends to eat. Let's go ahead and plate this. And then the extra filling that we have, feel free to go ahead and just decorate the cake however you like. I usually just decorate the top part or the edges, or if you have enough, you can go ahead and just spread it all over the cake. But it's up to you. Just be creative however you want to do it. And here you have it, Ube Roll cake. Thank you so much for watching my video. We are all in this together, so I wish you and your family well and happy baking. Maraming salamat po.